Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. And today we are going to talk about very important topic for MNCs, which is account pool or bench. So, if you are a fresher in a MNC and you have seen term account pool or bench on your portal, then this video is for you. When I first saw this, I was confused and slightly anxious because nobody explains what this actually means. Online you will find extreme opinions, right? Some says it's very bad, some says it doesn't matter at all, but that's not true, guys. And today in this video I'll explain what account pool really is, why people are put there, what usually happens during this phase, and what you should realistically do in this time. So this is not a motivation, guys, this is just the reality, right? Now, why this video? So a lot of freshers, including me, a lot of freshers panic after seeing the word account pool. The problem is that most people explanations the explanations available online by most people are either exaggerated or incomplete. People usually talk from fear or from rare exceptions or very rare cases, which is not the case, guys. I'm currently in this phase myself, so I'm sharing what it actually looks like in real life. No theory, right? Now, what is account pool? So, account pool does not mean that you are fired. It does not mean the company regrets hiring you. And it also does not mean that your career is stuck. Account pool simply means that you are hired, you are on a payroll, but you are not yet mapped to a live client project. That's all. Once you will be added to a live client project, your status will change to build. Large companies like service based companies hire in bulk, and the project allocation does not always happen immediately, right? So, there is no need to panic. Like what account pool is not, right? It's important to be clear about what this phase is not. It's not a termination, it's not a performance failure, or it's not a punishment. And it is definitely not end of your career. It is the start of your career. Many people, like majority of the people who join service-based companies, go through this phase in their careers and they have reached immense height on their career. So why freshers are put here? There are several reasons why freshers are up here. Sometimes companies hire in advance, expecting future project needs. Sometimes projects get delayed, paused, or cancelled. Sometimes your training stack doesn't match the immediate requirements. And very often, it's just internal delays. Approvals, manager availability, and allocation processes takes time. So in MNCs, there is a lot of hierarchy. There's a project management office, there's a HR office, there are your managers, there is a workforce management. A lot of departments work together to get you a billable project. That's why the delays happen. In most cases, it is nothing to do with how good or bad you are. So, what usually happens during this phase? During account pool, a few common things happen. You might be asked to complete training or certifications. Your company will provide you with certain courses which you have to complete. And sometimes nothing happens at all for weeks. But silence does not mean something bad is happening. It usually just means the system is slow. Right? As I said, there are a lot of hierarchies in MNCs. This phase is really stressful. But why? Because you don't know exact timelines. You don't know when allocation will happen. And your peers, you see your peers getting projects, start working on their projects, and you compare yourself like I'm sitting idle. I don't have any work to do, and he is doing or she is doing. So that's why this phase is stressful. But you should not panic about it, right? It's not like that your salary is stopping. In most MNCs, this does not happen, right? Career damage. Being on bench early does not ruin your resume. Honestly, people just are too busy to care. This phase is more common than people admit. What you should realistically do. Focus on one core skill instead of jumping between many. Right? You should upskill yourself. Work on small projects to stay mentally active and stay visible in a respectful way. Occasional check ins are fine, desperation is not. You should not be desperate, like, give me project, not like that. You're a teacher. So, what is this? Almost every large organization has an account pool or bench. Many freshers pass through this quietly and move on. It's mostly about company logistics, not your capabilities. So, what is the key takeaway from this? Account pool is uncomfortable, but it is not permanent, right? What is my final thought on this? If you're in the same phase right now, you're not behind, you're just waiting. And waiting does not mean wasting time, as long as you stay steady. So, that's all for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching.